Hey everyone, this is court. It's actually juvenile court and their detention hearings, and I thought you might find them interesting. I know I do. So let's uh, let's check it out. This is Judge Porter, Judge Kim. He's the bomb, and this takes place in Texas. And they only show, I think you have to be over 14. Under 14 is private. So we'll watch a couple of them and see how you like it.
We have, I believe, 12 cases remaining on our docket, 11 of which will be broadcast. First on our, I gave you the wrong one. Yep, thank you. First on our docket is Aaron. Are you Aaron?
Yes, sir.
Aaron, my name is Judge Porter. The law says when you are brought into detention and initially detained, you must see a judge every 10 business days thereafter. This is your 10-day hearing. You have the right to remain silent. You also have the right to an attorney, and your attorney, Brad Shaw, is here. Good afternoon, Mr. Shaw. How are you?
Judge, I'm doing well. Good afternoon to you.
All right. Aaron, you've been level 1 outstanding since May the 13th. You are here.
When they say level 1 outstanding, that is the level they need to be at in order to be eligible to get out of detention center. So even if the judge would normally let them out, but they're not level 1 outstanding, they could be like level 3. I forget how many levels there are. It's just really interesting because they just won't let them go until they're level 1 outstanding.
On an aggravated robbery for which the court has previously found that probable cause exists to believe that you may have engaged in delinquent conduct. Mr. Lewis, why has he only been level 1 outstanding for the last 5 days?
Your Honor, he received some infractions on the 15th or the 11th, I'm sorry, for over playful and slow to comply, minor infractions.
Okay. Aaron, I really needed that consistent behavior. And even the minor infraction, that's what's going to cost you today. Because of the underlying aggravated robbery, it involved a firearm, alleged use of a firearm. I need a longer period than 5 days at continuous level 1-0. You do have court in front of Judge Terry next week. We'll see how things go then. All right. Thank you, sir.
May I ask a question, Your Honor?
Yes, sir.
Next Wednesday is my big court. So if I remain level 1-0 until then, do you know how many days at level 1-0 that would be?
Mr. Lewis, he's been 1-0 since the 13th. So that would be either 12 or 13 days, if my math is correct. If you start counting on the 13th through the 25th, that would get him to that 13th day before he gets to Judge Terry. All right.
All right. Thank you, Your Honor.
All right. Thank you, sir. Next on our docket, Aiden.
There he is.
Are you Aiden?
Yes, sir.
Aiden, my name is Judge Porter. We know each other. The law says when you're brought into detention and initially detained, you must see a judge every 10 business days thereafter. This is your 10-day hearing. You have the right to remain silent. You also have the right to an attorney. And your attorney, Kathy Lothorpe, could not be here this afternoon, so I'm going to ask Candace Taylor, another attorney who regularly represents kids in our court, to step in for Ms. Lothorpe. Good afternoon, Ms. Taylor. How are you?
Well, Your Honor, thank you. Good afternoon.
All right, Aiden, the court has previously found that probable cause exists to believe that you may have engaged in delinquent conduct, more specifically theft of a firearm and or graffiti. A couple of months back, Aiden, I cut you a break and released you on the electronic monitor. Thereafter, Mr. Nava, am I correct that he had some problems with the electronic monitor and that's what brought him back to Kimbo?
Yes, sir. That's correct.
So Aiden, I know you've been level 1 outstanding since the 2nd of this month, but you burned me once. And right now I still can't trust you. Additionally, I've received information. Am I correct, Mr. Nava, that he may have pulled another kid's sweatshirt off that kid back in detention?
Yes, sir.
Aiden, you're here for theft of a firearm. And if you're stealing other kids' clothes, that's repetition of the same kind of behavior. Put your hand down. You don't want to say anything. That's the same kind of behavior we're trying to discourage you from engaging in. Okay? When you do that kind of stuff, that shows me that I still can't trust you. And until I can trust you, I can't let you go home. You got to prove yourself to me, sir. All right? So I'm going to keep you here as a danger to the community. We'll see how things go. You've got a hearing coming up. That'll be the order of the court. Thank you, sir.
You know, it's really cool the way they handle the court between Judge Porter, Judge Kim, and the one he's referring to, Judge Terry. They treat these young people like human beings, like they're not bad kids. They've done just really bad things. And like he said, you know, he let the kid out on an ankle monitor, and what happened? You know, he burned him. So he's not going to be as quick to let him out. You know, they want to make sure that they maintain this level 1 behavior when they get out as well with the parents, because often the parents can't control them. So it's just really, I love this stuff.
Okay. Baron. Are you Baron?
Sir.
Baron, my name is Judge Porter. The law says when you're brought into detention and initially detained, you must see a judge every 10 business days thereafter. This is your 10-day hearing. You have the right to remain silent. You also have the right to an attorney, and your attorney, Ray Hall, is here. Good afternoon, Mr. Hall. How are you?
Good afternoon, Judge. I'm doing good.
All right. Baron, the court has previously found that probable cause exists to believe that you may have engaged in delinquent conduct, more specifically murder. You're level 2 outstanding as of yesterday after allegedly getting in a fight in the back with Terrian. If you're going to be assaulted in the back, I'm afraid you'll be assaultive if I let you go home, and I can't do that. I can't let you be a danger to the community. So I've got to keep you here today. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Mr. Hall.
Thanks, Judge.
He would have kept him anyway because he wasn't level 1 outstanding.
Are you Ashley?
Yes, sir.
Ashley, my name is Judge Porter. The law says when you're brought into detention and initially detained, you must see a judge every 10 business days thereafter. This is your 10-day hearing. You have the right to remain silent. You also have the right to an attorney. And I do not see your attorney, Bob Gill, here today. Ms. Elise, have you heard from Mr. Gill?
I have not, Your Honor.
All right, I'm going to ask Candace Taylor, another attorney who regularly represents kids in our court, to step in for Mr. Gill. Ashley, you've been level 1 outstanding since April 13th. However, you're already on probation with this court, and you've got a trial in front of Judge Kim in a couple of months for capital murder. And so the fact that you're already on probation, you've got a really serious charge that's pending. I don't feel comfortable releasing you. I think you expected that result, though. You want to keep your level 1 though, because Judge Kim will take that into account in whatever happens, either on the modification of your old probation or in what to do with your new case, okay? All right, thank you, Ms. Taylor.
Thank you.
It amazes me the kind of trouble some of these young people get into. these are all, I'm going to say minors. I mean, this is juvenile court. And the only reason I'm playing it is because you can find it on YouTube. You know, they have no problem. They've got their own YouTube channel. We'll just do a couple more. And
You,
Your Honor.
Ashley. Angel. Are you Angel?
Yes, sir.
Oh, I didn't recognize you. Your hair's a little longer than the last time I saw you. All right. Pardon?
I said that was only last week.
I know, but your hair's a little longer today, and I'm not used to the glasses. Sorry.
All right.
All right, Angel, we have to have a detention hearing every 10 days for you. You know that. You have the right to remain silent. You also have the right to an attorney. Your attorney, Brian Willett, couldn't be here. He's in another court right now, so I'm going to ask Candace Taylor, another attorney who regularly represents kids in our court, to step in for Mr. Willett. Good afternoon, Ms. Taylor. How are you?
I'm well, Judge. Thank you.
All right, Angel, you're just waiting your trip to placement. So I'm going to keep you here. That way you don't have to go through a double quarantine. I appreciate you being level 10 for me, okay? That's real important. Okay, here's why it's real important. If you leave here and go to placement as level 10, your placement will take that into account. However, if you fall to level 3 while you're here, there's a possibility that Judge Kim could yank your placement. Huh?
I say yeah, cancel it.
Yeah, he could cancel it if you fall to level 3, but it hadn't been canceled yet, I don't think. Has it, Ms. Gonzalez?
No, it hasn't, Judge.
No, he's doing well in the back right now.
That's correct.
So, yeah. So, Angel, what I'm trying to do is say, keep maintaining your level 10. You're doing everything right now. I don't want anything to mess this up for you, okay?
All right.
All right. Thank you, sir.
All right.
Thank you, Judge.
they really know how to knock these out.
Y'all get
Where did he go? Oh, there he
right.
is.
Are you Edgar?
Yes, Your Honor.
Edgar, my name is Judge Porter. The law says when you are brought into detention and initially detained, you must see a judge every 10 business days thereafter. This is your 10-day hearing. You have the right to remain silent. You also have the right to an attorney. And your attorney, Lisa Herrick, is here. Good afternoon, Ms. Herrick. How are you?
I'm well, Judge. How are you?
Better than I deserve.
Good.
All right. Edgar, the court has previously found that probable cause exists to believe that you may have engaged in delinquent conduct, more specifically murder. You're level 2 outstanding
Murder.
as of yesterday. You dropped to level 3 confined in the back. I guess, when was that, Ms. Guerrero? Was that on the 10th or was it more recently than that? Wait.
Your Honor, I'm covering for Ms. Guerrero. Level 3 confined occurred on May 10th.
Okay. And that was for assaultive conduct, like spitting on somebody else?
That is correct, Judge.
All right.
Oh,
So, Edgar, you know you got to be level 10 even to be considered. And I need you to maintain that level 10 for a long time before I can trust you when you're here on such a serious charge. But you know all that, right?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. So you need to do what needs to be done, all right? Thank you, sir. Thank you, Ms. Herrick.
Thank you, Judge.
All right. Amir. Oh, you're right. It's Kylin. Are you Kylin?
It's Kylin.
Kylin, I'm sorry. Are you Kylin?
Yeah.
Pardon?
Yes.
Yes, what?
oh. Uh-oh.
Yes, what, Kylin?
Oh, no.
Oh,
Yes, sir, you do.
Oh, so
This is-
basically you just said.
This is court. We're expected to behave appropriately. So when Mr. Pearson asks me a question, yes or no question, I say yes, sir, no, sir. When Mr. Ainsley or Mr. Nava or Ms. Guerrero asks me a question that's yes or no, I say yes, sir, no, sir, yes, ma'am, no, ma'am, because that's what we do in court because we're polite to each other. And it would be appropriate for you to show the same level of politeness and respectfulness. Correct?
I guess.
Is it any wonder why he has problems with behavior in the back? All right. Kylin, you know, you have to have a detention hearing every 10 business days after the court has determined that probable cause exists to believe that you may have engaged in delinquent conduct. In this case, more specifically, aggravated robbery. You're level 2 outstanding for being the aggressor in a near physical altercation just 3 days ago that got you level 3 confined. Based on that information, I'm going to find, and your attitude today, to find that if I release you, you would be a danger to the community and you will remain detained. You're dismissed, sir.
I'd have dropped him down to level 3. That's what I
Mr.
would have
Pearson,
done.
best of luck.
Sorry, Matt, was there a parent present, may I ask?
No, sir.
Nava, oh,
No
Okay.
parent present.
Okay, thank you. Sorry, Judge. Thank you, Mr. Nava.
okay. Now, Amir. Thank you for trying to keep things organized. Are you Amir?
Yes, sir.
Amir, my name is Judge Porter. The law says when you're brought into detention and initially detained, you must see a judge every 10 business days thereafter. This is your 10-day hearing. You have the right to remain silent. You also have the right to an attorney. And your attorney, Latif Adeniji, could not be here this afternoon. He's in another court. So I'm going to ask Candace Taylor, another attorney who regularly represents kids in our court, to step in for Mr. Adeniji. Good afternoon, Ms. Taylor. How are you?
Hi, Your Honor. I'm well, thank you.
He keeps
All
asking her
right,
how
Amir,
she is.
the
It's
court has
cracking
previously
me up.
found that probable cause exists to believe that you may have engaged in delinquent conduct, more specifically aggravated assault with a deadly weapon and or capital murder. You're level 1 acceptable today. Amir, you know I can't even consider you for release if you're level 1 acceptable, right?
Yes, sir. I already know.
What do I have to do?
Detain me, sir.
Why do I have to do it?
Because I'm not level 1 outstanding, sir.
Yes, sir. All right. Sorry.
I understand, sir. Thank you, Judge Porter, for your time.
Thank you, sir.
You know, let me know if y'all like that kind of thing and want to see me do more of that. I absolutely love these guys. I mean, like these judges, they are so respectful to the people. They're less respectful to the parents because I'll tell you what, sometimes you get some parents that are not the greatest. But the kids know, just like, you could tell with that last one, he knew exactly why he wasn't going anywhere. And you heard the way, how he spoke to the judge. I mean, like politely and all of that, even with a capital murder. And it breaks my heart when I see that kind of stuff, that some of these crimes that these kids are there for, but anyway, I'm going to stop it for now, and you guys let me know if you like this kind of thing. So let me know what you think down in the comments, okay? Until next time, catch you in the next one.